This is the mindset, whether you're talking about the Navy getting the drag queen recruiter out there on TikTok, or whether now the State Department is trying to make a bit of a stink about this whole gender thing. Because I'm going to play for you. I'm going to play for you this sound from the AP reporter. His name is Matt Lee. And it's actually really funny because now you get the Associated Press. They're kind of like one of the gold standards out there, right? And the Associated Press is like, what the heck are you guys doing? Because apparently now when you send an email or receive an email from the State Department, it actually says someone's gender, not like at the bottom of the email where they may choose to do that. By the way, I never do that. I was somewhere recently and I had to fill out some paperwork, and it's like, do you identify as she, he, whatever, the whole pronoun thing. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, look at me. Thank you very much. Like, my name is Trish. And if you don't think this is all female, then you have a problem. I am not going to fill out she, her. I am not going to stoop to that. Well, apparently the State Department now, according to the Associated Press reporter, you don't even have a choice. They're filling it in for you, and sometimes they're just wrong. What?
The last hour and a half, 2 hours, the State Department's internal email system, and I've tested this, so I know that it's true, has added pronouns to people's, not their signature, but to their, where it says from.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it will say him, he, his, or her, her, she, hers. Why? This is not an optional thing. This is something that has been just arbitrarily imposed. And I understand that people could have their pronouns attached if they wanted them to a signature before, but this is not something that anyone has a choice about. And so I'm just wondering why and who made this decision.
Well, Matt, I have not seen this phenomenon for myself.
Okay, well, I have, and I'll show it to you.
And is it just, to ask you a question, is it just for internal State Department
Obviously
people
not, because I tested it.
So
I got an email from someone in this building, and whereas before it did not have any of these pronouns attached to the sender's name, it now does. And I've also been told from other people that many of them, or at least.
Well, when you send it, does it have the?
I'll show it to you in a second.
Well, what I will just say,
if you don't know anything about this, then that's fine. Yeah. Can you look into it? Because
I'm happy to look into it.
What I will just not be an optional thing for people to do. But the problem is that a lot of them, or at least some of them, so far as I've been able to tell, are wrong. They're giving the wrong pronoun. So men are being identified as women and women as men, and this has nothing to do with whatever transgender or anything like that. But it's ridiculous.
This phenomenon has not made its way to my Outlook, but I will. I'm happy to check on this for you.
About it, so
broadly though, Matt, of course, the ability for
I don't
individuals
have a problem
to
with doing it, and if people want to have their whatever pronoun attached to it is fine, but it should be a choice, right? Not something that is the State Department imposes on people, especially if it's wrong.
I will look into this. I'm not aware. Thanks, everybody.
That was, I don't even know his name. He's one of the guys in the State Department. That was like his worst day ever at the office. He's got the AP reporter saying, what the heck are you people doing? It's not even a choice. They just throw a pronoun on there. They think your name is this, and therefore your pronoun must be this. I mean, it is crazy. I'm looking at your all your comments again, and you're saying like it's bonkers. It is bonkers. It is totally, utterly insane. So insane that you have companies tying themselves in knots, trying to figure out how they can be more and more woke.